It's nice to see you again in this video. Let's see how we are going to solve this question by two methods. First by factorization, then by completing the square method. So the question we have here is 2x squared minus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. We can identify the a to be equal to 2, the b is negative 3, and the c to be positive 1. Before we factor, we need to find two factors of 2 times 1, which is a times c. Now when we add, we will get the b, which is negative 3. So these factors are negative 2 and negative 1. Because when we times negative 2 and negative 1, we get positive 2. But when we add negative 2 and negative 1, we get negative 3. So we can now split the middle term here, negative 3x, with negative 2x plus negative 1x. That is what we have here. So now we have 4 terms. So we take the first 2 terms, we can factor 2x out. Then we can also factor negative 1 out here. And that will give us this. So 2x out, we have x minus 1 from this first set. Then the second set, negative 1 out, we have x minus 1. When you expand this, you should get what is here. When you expand this, you should also get what is here. We continue to factor further because there's a common factor of x minus 1 to this first term and this second term here. So when we factor the x minus 1, we are left with 2x minus 1. So we now use the zero product property. Either this equals 0 or this equals 0, or both. So we have x minus 1 equals 0, or 2x minus 1 equals 0. So that will give us x equal 1 or x equal half. So someone might also bring the negative x first before the negative 2x. In all, you will get the same result. So that is by factorization method. Before we continue with the completing the square method, let me please introduce you to my online store. You can find the link here, or depending on your country, you may be able to see the products here, some of the products over here when you click the store tab. Or you can go to the description of the video you are watching. Then also a video may pop up in a video you are watching. So you have so many ways to access the online store. Just click on that link and visit the store. You may also go to the about section. Then in the link there you see the store. Shirts that you can browse, a whole lot of items that you would like to browse. So you can come here, then you navigate through the shop and get the shirt you want, anyone that you want. So you can browse through for more. So there are more and more designs, and we can also give you a customized design if you want that. So these are some of the items you can get. It may also come here. So wherever you are, deliver all this to your doorstep. So you can browse through and get as many accessories or whatever you want. You can browse through them and you get the delivery at your doorstep. As at now, we are running a promotion. So if you buy with the promotion code that is shown in the video description of this video that you are watching, you will be able to get 10% discount. So please, you can shop from my store over here so that you get a discount because you are my favorite viewers. So I'm giving you that discount. So let us now progress with the completing the square method. So let's look at the completing square method. With the completing square method, you first have to move the c here to the other side of the equation. So this is positive 1, the c here is positive 1, so it becomes negative 1. So the next thing we have to do is that the a here must be equal to 1. So right now it's not equal to 1, the a is equal to 2. So we divide through by the a. So divide through by 2, and that will give us negative 3 over 2x is equal to negative 1 over 2. Now the a is equal to 1. So we can go ahead and find half of the coefficient of x. Half of the coefficient of x. So as at now, because the a is 1, the coefficient of x is negative 3 over 2. And half of negative 3 over 2. So 1 over 2 times negative 3 over 2 will be negative 3 over 4. So we add negative 3 over 4 to both sides. So the square of negative 3 over 4 to both sides. Now, interestingly, when we expand x minus 3 over 4 all squared, we obtain whatever is here. So when we expand x minus 3 over 4 all squared, this gives us x minus 3 over 4 times x minus 3 over 4. So this will be equal to x times x will give you x squared, and x times negative 3 over 4 will give you minus 3 over 4x. And minus 3 over 4x times x will give you this And now 3 over 4 minus 3 over 4 times minus 3 over 4 give you plus 9 over 16, or negative 3 over 4 all squared. Negative 3 over 4 all squared. So the 9 over 16 is the same as negative 3 over 4 all squared. So you can see that when we simplify this, we get negative 3 over 4 minus 3 over 4, which is 3 over 2x. Then plus this one. So we can see that this particular expression here is in actual fact equal to this. So that is what we do here. When we get to this stage, we rewrite this over here to be equal to what is here. Then we simplify on the right hand side. So that will give us 1 over 16, because the LCM here is 16 and 2 going to 16 8 times. So we get negative 8 plus 9, which is 1 over 16. So we can take the positive and negative square root of 1 over 16, and that will give us 1 over 4. So we send the 3 over 4 to the other side, which is 3 over 4 plus 1 over 4. 3 over 4 plus or minus 1 over 4. So when we pick the signs one by one, we get x equal 3 over 4 plus 1 over 4, or x equal 3 over 4 minus 1 over 4. And that will give us x equal 1, or x equal 1 over 2.